Hey everyone. Okay, I think I'm live. Nice. Hey Hack. Good morning. What's up? I'm just working on a small template repository. I'm basically creating all the backend and front-end stuffs. So if I ever would like to do a new application, then I don't have to redo everything. And also this repository will be a SHA-CN registry as well. So basically I'm making some predefined components and I can use it as a registry. So basically anytime I would like to, let's say I would like to update the buttons to look something else, doesn't matter, then I just update it in this repository and publish the registry, and in my other applications I could just simply pull the changes. So every application that I do will look like the same. Not exactly the same, but the basis, the core things will be the same. Yeah, yesterday I found out there is such thing as a registry, which is kind of new, I think. And I wasn't aware of this. Okay, this is still experimental, but yeah, it's basically pretty cool and simple. And I don't have too much time today to stream. That's why I'm just doing this. It will be a short stream. But the last time I tried it did not work too well. Copy paste was way more reliable. I don't know. It works. I tested it, so yeah, and I plan to make it fully open source so everyone could reuse it, I guess. Not sure yet. Yeah. Hey Exariel, good morning. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I just tested it and it just works, so So I now need a new layout for the authentication things. And I'm not sure how this works. So for example here I would like to use a different layout. Oh, whoa, that's it. And that's it. Nothing else is needed. Wow, nice. Hey, Animeruki. Hey, Sardar. Good morning. Need the background to make it look even cool. Yeah, maybe. I hear mechanical keys. No, they are not blue or brown. They are not physical keyboard. It's a software keyboard. Best purchase I ever did, to be honest. So I'm still using the MacBook keyboard. Yeah, everybody fooled basically. Everybody said, "Oh, new keyboard." Yeah, everybody said this on Monday. No. I'm using clock. Oh, by the way, the sound of the keyboard is not too loud now because it was loud on Monday, but I tweaked it a bit. Maybe it is better. Not sure if it's too loud or not. Or is it fine? Just tell me. Okay, nice. So now we have a login page. Kinda looks cool. It's fine now. Hey, Cynthia. Once in a full moon, I'm able to join another stream. Hey, welcome. Maybe need a Coolify logo on out screen, not just black background might look good. Yeah, this layout and the UI will be a general one, and I will, well, we will probably use it for the V5 as well, and for some upcoming applications. Hey, Dravestat, thanks for the follow. So I don't want to place an icon yet here, but just to make it more general. So I can easily reuse it. Okay, why it's not working? Oh wait, maybe I will, oops, and this one, yeah. Oh yeah, because I forgot to give it a name. You mean this one, this root stuff, server? Yeah, it's based on probably it's called I don't know. Nothing. The composer, the package, JSON, Ziggy. So it's based on this this package that is basically generating all the root stuffs, and basically it injects into the DOM. Somewhere. Not sure where. Or maybe it is only, oh no, here it is. Not sure if you can see it, but here are all the URLs. And basically, when I tell on the front end that it should use out registry email, then it knows what is the actual URL on the backend. Bonjour, monsieur Miao. Bonjour. Yep. Oh, wait, we have this one already defined. Oh, let's reuse this one for now. Not like this. Just need the card content. Nice. We don't need GitHub for now. Oh yeah, I'm not sure if it's a good idea, but I basically made some modification on the input component, and yeah, not sure if it's a good idea to do, but basically we don't need a label here, as if I say here that okay, the label is this one, then it will set it up, and it knows that if I set it to required or not. So we don't need to add the label component here as well for every input. We just need to set it like this, an option. I'm not sure in the long term that it is a good idea or not to abstract away, let's say, the label. It sounds a small thing, but yeah, not sure. The only thing that I can think of if it's not a good idea is when we're changing the label component and we would like this label to look like every label in the other places. So then we need to change it in the input as well. Or no, maybe, oh wait, we don't, because I reused the label component here. Then it doesn't matter. Then it's fine. You mean with the auto forms? I think this is, yeah. This is how. Is this? Wait, yeah, this is the one when you need to define a schema, and then basically, yeah, it generates it. Yes. So, oh, this already has what I already did in the input field. And maybe I do not even need that. Nice. Should be able to bind one-click route change. Okay, then wait a moment. Maybe I should try this out first. Do I have Zod installed? Yep. So let's try it out. Let's do it with the login page. Okay, we have schema. Then it basically, how it imports the auto form. Okay. Whoa, that is a lot of things. Yeah, but it needs some kind of field config. So I need to define each field twice, one for the schema, the validation, and one for the actual where use. Okay, let's comment this out, and okay, thank you, Mr. AI. Okay, so the schema is there, and I need the field config. I think it would be nice if I can just yeah, put it like here. I don't know, password, no, email. It should be label, email, and input box. Wait, does it have some kind of TypeScript types? I have no idea. What about this field config? PHP. Yeah, I know about the duplicate label rendering here. I did this part yesterday, but yeah, it's not necessary if we will use autoform. And yeah, it makes sense to use autoform because then it's validated. And but wait, why this is legacy? Oh, it doesn't have V4 support yet, or just we will move to a different repo. What extension do you use for Vue? No idea. This one. Use the official Vue support extension. Okay. Let's remove this part and this one. Okay, it will look ugly. But why? Yeah, but why should I replicate autoform with Zod and vvalidate if it's already there with autoform? Ah, okay. I see. Okay. Why that asterisk is still there? Mm. Ah, so yep, I don't understand this field config then, because I can have the Zod schema to have the email as required, but I can set the field config to require to false. Why? No idea. Okay, where does this description goes? I have no idea. There is a description. Where does it go? Oh, wait. My bad. I put it in the wrong place. Nice. Okay, now let's see how the actual validation works. So with the auto form, I can simply just set the submit and then submit. Okay. Yeah, just console log it for now. Hello. It works. But just for yeah, I think I would like to use types as well here, but doesn't should I need to define it line by line, type by type, or is Zod somehow magically making me some types? We're not using Laravel out at the moment, so it's just really a skeleton one, which I'm building up. But we will. Do you know if Zod gives me some kind of types as well? Oh. Types. Now we have types. And I used Zod before that, but it was a long time ago. And I totally forgot this one. Thank you, Mr. AI. Ja, dat kreeg. Yeah, I will. I'm just thinking that it is the best way. Yeah, because this auto form is just the UI stuff and the validation. So I definitely need to use inertia here. Not sure if we need a reactive one. Maybe we don't. Well, let's see. Oops. Mm. No, it's not a weird question, Leon. I have a super specific keyboard, to be honest. No one could buy it. It's so good. And it's ultra rare, yeah. One of a kind, but okay, I'm just joking. It's not a physical keyboard. It is a software keyboard called Clock, because I'm using a Mac, and I'm using the Mac's keyboard, and I need a software keyboard just for the sound. But best purchase ever, to be honest. It is something like, I don't know, $5, $8. I don't know, so it's not so expensive, but it's worth it, to be honest. Okay, I was importing the wrong one. Oh my god, npos. Stop doing what you're doing, please. Okay, let's go back here, and I need the wait. How can I force it to be an email and not a string? Because I thought that these input props will make it an email field. Yeah, but that is email. A remark online. Thanks, I'm fine. Hello, any news regarding the Redis issue? I updated the GitHub issue with the solution. Not sure if you read it, saw it. So why do I need to define everything twice here? well, one for the actual fields, so the actual divs, input fields and so on, and one for the validation. But if they are not in sync, so basically if I say that, okay, it could be a string, as you can see, it has a type email, so I could just type in an email, I guess, and nothing else will be okay. Well, or I don't know. Or maybe I'm just dumb. I would like to get some, maybe there is a way to generate the field config from the schema, because now I have a describe field, which is not necessary at all. Yeah, I don't know. I like that the form is auto-generated and validated and so on, so I like the Zot part, but this field config is kind of weird. Yeah, there is no placeholder. Default. Hello. No, not the default one. I think I cannot add the placeholder here. Yep. Oh, I do that, then it's a different issue. Local cleanup because I have a job in progress for 3 days and can't cancel it. And it is actually running on the server. Okay, maybe this is a bit better, because now I can define it. Yeah, please, I do that, please. Only add required in the theme. Otherwise it's gonna act funny. It's from April attended. Then it's probably not running. It's probably not running. Okay, this is better, so I don't need to describe it in two places, but still I need to define the type here. So the actual input field have this type, and it also have the type in the schema. So basically it checks that it's really an email. Yeah, I'm fine with this one because it says the type and the placeholder. That is fine, and I can do the describe here. It's required or not. Yeah. We also need some kind of toast. Or maybe no, don't. Let's say that throw some validation error. Oops. Oh wait, not like this. I need to. I need to do it in another way. Okay, I have no idea how to show an error properly here. So yeah, but we figure it out. Hey, Gali Papa. Sorry, but I will answer in. Never mind. I will answer it in Hungarian. So, nem tudom pontosan mire gondolsz, de hát a javítás, hogy korábban nem jól állt le a Docker konténer, ennek volt valami korábbi oka, hogy így volt tervezve? Szerintem nem. Szerintem az már javítva lett, igen, de nem tudom pontosan mire gondolsz. So, let's jump back to English. Can you check the docs again? Sure. So this one is working like there is a field, and when the post API returns an error, then it will populate the errors and it will show the error. But not sure how can I do this with AutoForm. Yeah, but it uses this use form inertia function or helper. But if you use something like this, no, I think Shatsian has no idea about if you would like to use inertia or not. So because this use form is available in vvalidate as well. But that is something else. Hey, Matyi. I'm using the auto model most of the times, but when I really would like to do something more complex, then I use the Cloud 3.5 and maybe Gemini sometimes. I use these MOX models as well, but yeah, pipe coding literally ends in one day if I use it. The vvalidate should work with autoform. Yeah, but then how can I use it with inertia? Maybe I already figured this out once. Not sure. Nope, not with this one. There is no V model here. Yeah, this autoform does not have this error stuff in the UI. So I'm not sure how can we use this one. Yeah, we can basically change the auto form, so it will have a error as well, or maybe the input. Well, not the input, but the error form. So like here, we can just grab the errors from the auto form from here, auto form field, pass it down to the actual input field, and here we say that okay, if I don't know, errors, something like this. Hey Mitsansky, thanks for the follow. Ooh. What? By passing the form as props, you can control and use the method provided by form. Yeah, but it still uses vvalidate and not inertia. I'm not sure if we use the vvalidate type, then we will do something with inertia. This is the OG way. Well, basically, I don't know. I have no idea. Are you using Vue with PHP? No, you are right, Mitansky. I'm making a new template for some upcoming applications and for the new Hoolify. And I would like to make a good base for this. That's why we are just looking at the login form for now. Oh, we don't have toast. Oh, okay. Somewhere. What's the difference between sonar and toast? Oops, not like this. How can I test this one? First, let me just quickly check if the toaster is working. Okay, it's working. Oh. Oh. Okay. Ah. No, this is fine. Yeah, okay, I forgot. I need to use this back with error. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Mhm. From the user experience point of view, not sure if which one is better, if the user sees a toast on error, or it should be an inline error, so something here under the input field or something like that. With error message. Yeah. Mhm. So I need another thing from inertia, which is yeah, this one. Yeah, I need some kind of loading animation as well on the buttons. So yeah, the loading process is handled by inertia. It's fine. So it's blah blah blah. So I need something on the UI. Yeah. But this button does not have anything, I think. It's a primitive. So it will look like something like this, and maybe I can pass. What kind of variants do we have? Nope. Pass loading. So I can just do not like this. Yes. And I can simply bind it to form. Oh, but we need the form here. Okay, I can make a variable, but I don't want to make a variable in all the forms. So we are back to the original problem, that we need to use this use form somehow. Or we need to, do something like this, but I don't want to do something like this in all the components. Why don't you like Shatsian? It just works. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but I still need to define it 3 times. Hey, sorry if it has been asked before, but do you plan on supporting Woolify on Nixos through Nix packages? There's a time when I started doing it, but I realized that it's it's a skill issue on my side, so I'm not sure yet. Can I do this in another way? Can you use like this? We checked that one. But this one is, so basically this use form is for vvalidate, but we are using inertia, which still has a use form, and the problem is that I need to use inertia use form here to be able to catch, for example, that the form is processing and so on. Maybe they are using the same one. Not sure. Maybe somehow we can get rid of this one to not, so we should not define all the data one by one. Form is already reactive, you don't need to set. What? So you mean that I do not need to pass the data here? Well, let's see. Nope. Email password is empty. Yeah, maybe these 2 lines are enough. So we don't need to hide everything basically. Because then if I need some custom things, then it will be messed up for sure. Maybe this is fine. Or maybe we will figure out something later on. Hey Lariat, thanks for the follow. So at least it works now. And if you combined field config with input props value with the use form. But how? But how? Nope, not like this. Never mind. It is fine now. So now loading works. Oh, and one more thing is that oops, not here. How can I disable that one? I would like to disable the double loading effect. So basically when I click on the button, it will have a loading effect here, and as you can see in the top of the screen there is also loading effect, and I know we can disable it. I'm not sure how. Yeah, I need to define these core stuffs that, okay, if I click on a button and it loads, then how the loading effect should be visible. It should be the progress bar or simply on the button. I think it's better on the button and not in the loading bar. The loading bar is fine when you are switching pages. Oh yeah, this one is show progress. The magical forms, I hate them, never works how I would like them to work. Took me 2-3 days to understand, and after that we change how we use them, so again a few days to relearn. Yeah. Forms are hard. Yeah, I can do that, do like that as well. Yeah, I'm not sure into details. Not sure. But yeah, at least this looks good. Maybe the thumbnail could be a bit better. What does this use behind the scenes? AI. What does this use? View somewhere? I think I can make it more colorful. Rich colors. Yeah, this is what I need. Rich colors. Ooh. It is ugly. why it's ugly. I know why, because it is not using the right theme. But why? Yeah, way better. Let's check the warning. Okay, yeah, it looks way better. Cool if I AI to self auto deploy when yesterday. Yeah, the light dark mode is not yet implemented, at least switcher is not implemented. But yeah, easy monitor 4K 27-inch. Here is my monitor. Oh, maybe you can see yourself. Oh no, it's too dark. Never mind. So I'm using my laptop monitor. Show him clack. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You hear this sound, right? When I type something. This is a very unique keyboard that I have for 2 days. 3 days maybe. It's a MacBook mechanical keyboard, yeah. It's one of a kind. Red switch. No, I'm using milky yellow. I was just kidding. It's not a mechanical keyboard. it's a software keyboard. Oh, but wait, I can change the switches like this. If I don't like this one, I can use this. Or Oreo. Or let's see, cardboard. Wait, maybe I turn off the music for a moment. It's more like an ASMR, right? Not sure if you can hear this. Yeah, you can hear this. Nice. So I can do this one as well. Very nice. So calming. But I think I will stick with this one. I like this one. What do you think? Do you like this one? Oh, and the mouse noise that you can hear if I click is also software. I can play a ding sound with the return key as well. Very nice. Nothing is real today. Even the mouse sound is not real. OMG. Okay, I stop it because people start leaving, so. So yeah, everything is virtual. I bought it for $8. Yeah, to be honest, I know 3 people who already bought Clock just because I streamed with it on Monday and today. So. Very nice. New sponsor alert. Affiliate link when? Yeah, exactly. Okay, so this one is working. The basics are working. It validates the form and everything. And yeah. What are you building today? Just the basic UI stuffs for the new Coolify version and for the upcoming applications. So I would like to have a good core, good skeleton for everything, because I used to have some of the things, but yeah, it was for Livewire, not Inertia, and so I didn't use ShotCN at all. And yeah, I would like to have some good skeleton, not just for Coolify, but for other things. So I will go through one by one each UI element and each backend element and make it like I can just copy paste it to any project. And also this repository is a ShotCN registry as well. So basically I can just pull all the UI elements, so basically this view component from any user that any project that I start. So basically if I change it here, like I don't know, it should be look like this. Let's say I save it here in this template repository, and in my other repositories I just execute one command and it will pull down the changes, let's say. And so if I change something, I add a new function. For example, this is not in ShotCN at all, and I add it manually to the password types of input field. So if I visit text, you see that you don't see. But if it's a password, then it will automatically add it, of course, if I save it. And for example, if I would like to add the copy button here, I just add it to the right input component. And then if I save it to the repository, then I go to my other projects and just I can pull it down and then it will be in sync. Yeah, and for example, I did the loading effect here. And if let's say that I don't like this loading effect, or I would like to use a different loader, like, I don't know, like this one. And okay, I changed in the template repository, save it and pull it for all my projects. What is that keyword? Sounds very milky. Ideology. I think if you came here 5 minutes earlier, then you will know, but It's a very unique physical keyboard for my MacBook, basically. It's a rare one. It's an epic one, or legendary, I don't know. And yeah, that's it. You can get one, basically. But just to stop joking, it is a software switch. It's called Clock, and I can change the sound of my of my keyboard anytime. So I'm using my MacBook. No keyboard at all. No external keyboard. Yeah, it was milky yellow. By the way, Lizzie, thanks for the follow. He's trolling hard. Nope. Just a bit. There's a module called git in Next. It can pull Next layer, install it over your clean Next app. Nice. Are you using Clock for yourself, or you just enhance stream experience? Well, I bought it for the stream only, to be honest, because some people told me that they are missing my physical keyboards. So before I stream from my MacBook, so I didn't own any MacBook in the past, and I used to stream from my Linux PC, where I have an external keyboard, which was a physical one, or the mechanical one, let's say. And since I'm using my MacBook, a lot of people are missing the sound of the keyboard, basically. And I had no idea how to solve it, because I don't want to use an external keyboard. So, but yeah, I found Clock on, I think on Twitter, maybe. Someone posted about it. And yeah, on the next day I bought it, because that will enhance the stream experience. At least I hope. Well, since I'm streaming with it, I think Monday was the first stream when I started to use Clock on the stream, and today is the second one, and I don't know, around 10 people already asked about it, or maybe more, and I know at least 3 people who already bought it, so yeah. But since I'm using for stream, I use it for myself as well, so when I'm not streaming, I'm also using it. It's pretty nice. It feels way better to type, to be honest. Okay, okay, I think I do not need anything else now for the login one. And I will stop streaming because I have to eat soon and I have to go somewhere. So yeah. Okay, I will save this one later. So I think I will end the stream now. And yeah, I would like to do a shorter stream, an hour maybe, but it's already 2 hours. But at least I think I found what was the problem with the stream on Monday, why it stopped for 2 or 3 times maybe during the stream. I'm not 100% sure why it happens, but I turned off the enhanced broadcasting stuff in OBS, and when I turn it off, it basically does what it did on Monday. So basically it stops working after a few minutes. Not sure why. Not currently, it's on and it's working. So yeah. Okay, let's find someone to raid. Oh, Kitsa is online. Let's raid Kitsa. Spam him just a bit, okay? spam with love. Always spam with love. So yeah, thanks for everyone who was here. It was really nice. I need to plan a few things for streams because just doing stuff is mostly good, but would like to have plans. But I'm not good with plans. So yeah, thanks for everyone who was here, and see you next time. Have a nice day, and that's it. Bye. See you.
My eyes like a blurry.